Hi, welcome back. It's Bobby Shields with Dogbone Knives, saying hello. I'd like to be, first off, I'd like to thank all the new subscribers to keep it coming. Be sure to like, share, and whatever, and click the bell so I'm notified when I upload. I know these is not the most fascinating or the most interesting videos on YouTube. I understand that, and I do appreciate your time, those that take the time to watch them. I try to teach a little bit. I'm trying to learn a lot. Anyway, this is more or less going to be not really a knife per se video today. Me, well, Yamez at Island Metal Forge has got a waffle going on for Seth Woods, I believe, in Australia, whose house and shop it got burnt down in all the fires. And he run into his shop before the flames actually got there and moved a 500-pound anvil by himself. They say about 200 yards, so that it wouldn't be caught in the fire and lose its temper and everything else. So, and he's, I believe they said he had 9 children. Now, people are helping him in the smithy community, which we're doing, and Yamez is doing. He's kind of leading the charge, holding the banner, and it's commendable. So, what he's doing right now is he's getting tools and stuff together, first one thing and another, in a care package to send to him. I think they've already sent some stuff to him. Somebody has, I think, if I heard it correctly and understood it. But Sam is, whatever he's getting, he's trying to help the other community members to get going. He's lost everything. And he's helping others that are in the same shape or worse than he is, that's lost everything also. But Seth's got 9 children. So anyway, they're sending a bunch of items of our tools and whatever, and they're going to try to auction them off over there to pay the shipping on however big a box it is. I don't know. And what it is, I'm assuming that the box is getting bigger every day. Well, I donated a knife, the one that I used and showed you in Colorado, where I've got the little graphic video thing, or where I wanted the graphic. That's the knife, the black and white handle. I call it the Dalmatian because one side's black, one side's white, but they both started black. It's got my dog pen, my paw print for a mosaic pen in the handles. They are bone. They're not antler, they're bone. And they are, it's got brass bolsters. And the blade is made out of 1095 carbon steel. And it does have a hamon on it. Now, it's not a perfect knife. I'll probably never make a perfect knife, but I can always strive to be better on the next one than I was on this one. But anyway, I donated that knife to Yamez so that he could put it out there and sell in slots. He's selling waffles. There's no limit to them. If you want to buy 100 chances, you buy 100 chances. But he's doing it for $10 a piece. And he's just getting money. Nobody gets a dime out of this except for Seth and the shipping company. Anything left over after they get everything weighed and paid for the shipping that they're going to send over, that he's going to send over himself, anything left over will go through PayPal or something to him. The money will get sent straight to him or to a charity in Australia to help everybody. So I got nothing out of this. Nobody's returned anything or done anything for me. I didn't want anything, don't want anything for it, because I give it to him to do that. That was me helping somebody else, hopefully they'll sell enough chances just on the knife alone that they can ship an elephant by DHL to him. I hope so. It is a nice knife. Everybody looks at it, loves it, handles good. Even the boys in Colorado that got a hold of it, they loved it. They didn't really want to turn it loose, but they understood why. It was coming back home with me anyway. I said, you know, it's just not for sale right now. I said, there's a few little things, a scratch or two here and there I need to fix. Anyway, but it done its job superbly, masterfully. I couldn't ask for a better knife. I mean, it was great. Everybody picked it up and used it, loved it. It's good in the hand, and it being a 1095 knife with very limited. There is some file work on the spine of it, but it's a 90 degrees, and there's in there you can scrape out and make a feather board or a feather stick. And if you had a rock and some char cloth and whatever like that, you can start a fire with it. Just use it as flint and steel. That's the reason I use high carbon knives. The only unitasker that I ever want to see anywhere in and around my shop, in my house, or whatever else, the only unitasker, in my opinion, that they are, is a fire extinguisher. That's it. Everything else should have more than one purpose. That's the reason I call all my little taking of one tool and making it do something else that it wasn't intended to do as monkey tools. So, but anyway, getting back on Yamez, I'll get to wandering and rambling and tell them where we wind up. But he's also got a set of railroad spike tongs made by Mr. Robin Robinette out of Texas, and he was on his live stream last night at B&B Forge's Forge, and they was using it, and they made a barbecue pigtailer, steak flipper or a ham flipper, whatever. We use them like that. It's got a little curly Q on the end of it to turn the butts over when we smoking them for barbecue. Too many of us around here can afford steaks to have one of them just for a steak. But anyway, you can buy hog meat a whole lot cheaper than you can buy beef. So, especially if you got friends that do have hogs that you can get a little bit from every once in a while. But anyway, they're going to put that in the box to go with it, so that they can raffle that off there. But they're waffling off the railroad spike tongs and a knife that I sent to them. Hopefully it'll sell a lot of tickets. I'm trying. I've posted on Facebook to go to Yamez's Facebook page, Island Metal Forge, and you get all the rules and everything that he's done. And on the knife, for all those that listen that can like and share this, please just do it. Just put it everywhere. It's going for a good cause. I'm not getting a dime of this. Nothing. I don't want anything for it. I want every bit of it to go to Seth. I was going to ask somewhere in the neighborhood of between $300 and $400 for the knife, it and a sheath. So hopefully, hey, $10 a chance. Depending on how many people get in there, and you can buy all the chances you want. You just can't buy the knife. It will be drawn on, I think, February 1st. He's going to end it on the 31st of January so that he can put everybody's name in a hat. He's going to actually print everybody's names out and put them in a hat. And somebody's going to draw a winner. And then he will take that and take the knife and ship it to you right off. So anyway, matter of fact, I might even send Yamez some money so that he's not out anything to post the knife to the winner. And I'll see though. I'll talk to him later on about it. But anyway, that's what I was trying to do to help. This is a helping community. As today, I watched a lot of live feeds. I watched I watched a little bit of Dan Moss's, and then watched Yamez's, and then Tim's this morning. and County Line Forge and everything. Everybody shares. They do it live, so you see. Most of them do. Tim does. County Line, Island Metal Forge, Roy at Christ Centered Ironworks, Roy Adams, and everything else like it. Yes, they blacksmith for a living. And, well, Yamez, I don't think it's his full-time job, and I don't think B's is his full-time right now, but it probably will be. But I bladesmith. I'm not a blacksmith. I'm a bladesmith. I struggle at everything, tongs especially. But I'll get better at it. You just got to keep practicing. It's with anything. So you practice, you practice, you practice. Well, now that I got that said and out of the way and everything else like this, the hammer that I was working on the other day is right here. One I punched and said that the camera shut off because of all the potty words and everything else like that. Yes, I was aggravated. Not at the hammer, not at the forge. I was aggravated at me. I couldn't hold on to nothing. My hands, this hand's still not perfect, but it's a whole lot better than what it is. But I have trouble dropping things. Anyway, had for years. So, anyway, I finished up the knife. I ground it, smoothed it up and everything, and put it on a hickory handle. That's American hickory. It's got a boil linseed finish on it. I'm going to put this on my Etsy store, and I'll have it up there in a little while. But anyway, here it is, the head of it. Everything. And the back of it is fully hardened. It's 1045 steel. And if you can see, hopefully you can see that right there, it's 26 ounces. And it sure hammers a whole lot heavier than that, because all this weight up front, you don't have to swing it hard at all. And it puts a good dent and stuff. But then after I sanded it and everything, I dipped it in ferric chloride for a little while, just to gray it up there a little bit to help keep it from rusting or anything. And it's got a boiled linseed. I've just covered it over with boiled linseed. So anyway, that's where that was going. If anybody was wondering, I was going to wait and show it to you till the next one, which this is the next one. And it's been a lot of me rambling, but it's the rambles for a good cause. Like I said, that we all help each other. You're supposed to. That's what the good book says. That you should treat your neighbor as you would like to be treated, So, anyway, this is Bobby Shields saying God bless.